on Sunday, it was just me and the kids. And so she's like, oh, let's do spa day, right? I'm like, all right, whatever.
Spaghetti day?
Spa.
I know, it's not a sunny thing, right? Remember? Spa, I feel like you're saying spaghetti.
So I thought I would take you for a spa day, just you and me.
A what day?
A spa day.
What is this word spa? I feel like you're starting to say a word and you're not finishing it. Are you trying to say spaghetti? Are you taking me for a spaghetti day?
No, Charlie, I wasn't trying to take you for a spaghetti day.
When I do this, I consider myself part of the...
Confederate Army?
No, the Confederates, the bad guys.
I know. That's why you'd have that.
Well, people in the North had this too.
Oh.
Political thing.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
All right. That hurt my throat. Still a little jacked from we had that sickness.
Yeah, I'm curious what
Brad
do
Pitt,
we have?
fucking Brad Pitt, bro.
Yeah.
Brad, our producer, doesn't edit shit.
Really worried.
Doesn't do anything. All he does is like get us fucking monkeypox or whatever.
He
fucking
just wore out your throat.
Whoa. he's not big enough for that. Sorry, Brad. All right, Rob Squared. Joking. We're back.
Joking.
We're back. We had a couple. I want to shout out. Thank you, Nick O. Face. Awesome. Did an awesome job.
Yeah.
Hopefully, soon enough, we're going to have him back on again. He wants to come back on.
I would hope so.
He was super articulate, super fun, knows his shit. We were just commenting. He might know more than we do.
Well, so we've discussed most of these players, whether it's on camera or off camera. Mm-hmm. So how much? Like we
so
discussed
much
this,
text
like
in person.
So
he came in blind as fuck.
So we kind of know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we've almost settled into our ideals.
Yeah.
Right?
He came
and
in
he
blind.
was a breath of fresh air, and he was very articulate. Right. He projected his voice very well.
Great guy, yeah. It's super impressive, man. He's probably gonna take our jobs.
I think if we can ride his coattails a little bit, I think we'll do well.
All right. Nice. I had a couple things for you real quick. Also, this is going to be the reach fade. Now, we're doing quarterbacks and tight ends here. Now, if you remember last year, if you're a hardcore listener, reach fade was Erica's shirt day. The Tiki Chronicles, where we wear Erica's clothes. Rascal and Flats.
Sorry.
Wardrobe change.
Well, I was with our boys, Rascal and Flat.
Oh, man. They recommended that?
No, so I was on tour. They're on tour right now.
Here's your mic. Put this on there.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me here. So I was on tour with Rascal and Flat.
Rascal Flats.
One of our sponsors. We're
Probably
drinking.
you're not in here.
We were drinking some torpedo beers.
And all our sponsors, baby.
Well, so here's the thing. There was a torpedo beer. I just bam, knocking them down left and right. Torpedo. I didn't know what I was doing. And then one time I went to go drink a torpedo. Oh, my shirt. And Rascal,
awesome Hawaiian shirt.
So I asked Rascal. He's like, no, dude, I don't have any extra shirts. So I asked Flats. And Flats said, here you go.
And that's an Abercrombie. I see the little sparkles you have there.
Well, so Rascal and Flat, they both have a a deal with Abercrombie. So I told them, if this is all you got, I'm willing to rock it.
Oh, dude, reach fade, Rascal Flat.
Yeah. Now we're keeping this a little more professional.
Sure.
This is recording on
just wait.
This is Tuesday, correct?
We're keeping professional.
My bachelor party, thanks to this man, is going on this this weekend, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday night, though, we were getting together at the Tiki Bar. We are finishing out Reach Fades with wide receivers and running backs, 2 separate episodes. We're going to have fun. I'm probably going to bust out one of her clothes at some point. You don't have to. I will. You know I will.
We'll see how drunk we get.
Yeah. Well, I will. I'm not going to let you do that again.
Rascal or Flat shows up.
Right. Yeah. Brad won't, because he doesn't do anything but give us fucking monkeypox.
Yeah, you're not invited.
So, sorry, Brad. But yeah, that's going to come up. But anyway, this is quarterback, tight end, reach, fade. Who we're going to reach for, who we're going to fade. Couple names on each. But before we get into that, couple things real quick. Okay. What popped up on my YouTube about a couple days ago was top 100 like dirty plays.
Ooh.
Like college and pros. Anyway, so I had to watch it, right? I love watching the old
Dominic
shit.
Sue.
Sue was in there a couple times.
Yeah.
But 2 things caught my eye for sure, dude. Antonio Brown, back in the day when he first came in, was returning punts.
Yeah.
You remember when he fucking drop kicked that dude in the face, the punter in the face?
No. I don't.
Bro, awesome. He had like a sweet return, like juke 4 guys. Awesome, and then the punter tried to tackle him, and he came in and like drop kicked the guy to the face.
Yard line. Good move upfield. Brown splits special teamers, and now Brown is off to the races. Hurdles, kicks a man, and a flag is thrown.
Awesome. He got penalized, so like took away his 50-yard return away to like 30-yard.
Yeah.
Awesome. And the other one was, do you remember Vontaze Burfict? How dirty that motherfucker was, bro.
There's a new rule in the NFL. They're implementing this season to protect the player who can't protect himself. Burfict is appeal.
He got essentially expelled.
Yeah. It was like 5 plays. They do it every year, right? Like we're talking about Sue. The thing is, Sue is a dope player that did dumb things.
Well,
Burfict was a dirty
came in
player.
to like kill someone. As they're getting tackled by 2 other guys.
He was like a Bill Lambier.
He looked for their head.
Yeah. He would have been playing on the Pistons in the 80s, like.
Yeah.
And then I remember
the playoff game against the Steelers.
Yeah, with Antonio Brown. Incomplete pass,
Up and the officials right on the spot recognize that he may be hurt because of this hit to the head.
And then a little extra from Burfict.
Yeah. And then also that reminded me of the play where it wasn't Antonio Brown. I think it was Juju Smith-Schuster in his rookie year. Destroyed Burfict as like on a block or something.
It's a peeled back block, and that's going to be a fine, and that's going to be
something. I actually wasn't on there, but it reminded me of that.
Okay.
So anyway, I'll put those clips in. It was pretty great.
Well, I just remember Burfict,
dirty motherfucker, right?
But I remember him losing a game. Like it was the Bengals. Like, all right, the Bengals are up and coming now. Like if they can overcome the Steelers in the playoffs, and
playoffs, playoffs. Don't talk about it. Playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs. I just hope we can win a game.
Playoffs.
But dude, I used to love Vontaze Burfict like in IDP weeks because he was always everywhere, but he always get kicked out of games in the third quarter.
He showed up a decade too late.
Yeah, right. Maybe 2 decades.
No, a decade too late.
Oh, if he played like back in the day.
Ray Lewis, Urlacher, Ed Reed. I mean, the guys that would just pop people.
One other thing, this is really off the radar, but another thing that came up that I totally forgot about. To Catch a Predator, Chris Hansen.
I'll just have a seat right here.
Yeah. Dude. I don't know if you've watched that recently. Like, is it kind of instant, dude? So anyway, I went down the wormhole. I watched one. Super scummy, bro. Like it somehow that guy keeps us cool. Like if it was me, I'd be like, "You're a fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. What are you doing here?" He's "Explain yourself." I'd be like,
"Oh, the condoms. I just
oh, you didn't want to have sex with a 13-year-old? Like, why are you?
Why you have condoms in your pocket?
Why are you sending dick pics? Why are you setting this up? Why are you meeting a 13-year-old home? And like the best quote is, all these predators always said, "Dude, I wasn't doing anything sexual.
I was trying to protect her.
I
was trying to save her.
To make sure no other guys were
I was here with the pizza and the bottle of vodka
I'm not sitting
and the
here.
condoms.
Just hilarious, dude. Problem is, these people have problems, and again, R2, one of our biggest, talk about our PPs, guys we agree on. You know who we agree that we hate is fucking goddamn pedophiles.
Yes,
we hate them. We hate them.
Yeah,
no, but we hate them with a passion, though. Like we're worse. Like we're lower. They are Myles Gaskin to us. Yeah, undraftable, unlivable.
But I had Gaskin.
Don't give them 4 years. Fucking cut these dudes' dicks off.
Bury them under the.
Yeah, dude. Remember how you sent all our criminals back there to fucking Australia? Let's send them all to a fucking pedophile colony. Did we do that?
There's almost
pedophile colony.
Do you know how to do links? Because we did the laws.
Yeah,
that was one of our laws.
Yeah.
So what did we call that episode? Do you remember?
That was the dictator law.
The dictator law.
Yeah, I'll link that in there.
Yeah. So
that was one of ours.
If you want more information.
Yeah, more information on R2 on pedophiles.
I know you're here for the reach fades, but
you are. But I'm just saying we hate them, and I don't know. The thing is, that wormhole though, it's almost funny. We shouldn't be laughing about this, but it's a fucking epidemic, and
it seems like
somehow these motherfuckers get off with 4 years in jail. Sometimes they serve 2. Yeah, they got to register as sex offenders because they don't actually do it. The point is because they're not talking to real people, but the intent's there, and they're lucky they aren't because they would have done it.
Yeah, 2 years. What's 2 years? If anything,
their lives are ruined. Don't get me wrong, but
because you have to register and all that.
They're gonna do it again.
But the thing is, when you go for 2 years, essentially you're just getting it's like going to college for a criminal. Now you're involved with all these criminals. You're learning how to be a better criminal.
Right.
Essentially,
there you go. They're getting raped. Here's how. But I mean,
you'd hope so.
They better.
You'd hope so.
Unless you're Jerry Sandusky being special treatment, these motherfuckers.
But people like in intake, or not intake, but people in jail.
Yeah.
You can lie to them if you're a convincing liar. Right. Obviously, they weren't a convincing liar.
They should get tattooed. Like I remember in Glorious Bastards, the tattoo, big old P.
So, I'm gonna give you a little something you can't take off.
Yeah.
Or
we need. You know what we need? We need a Zorro. that
Dude.
like
Pedophile Zorro?
Old renegade carves a Z with his blade. A Z that stands for Zorro.
Almost like a Batman Zorro, like
Dude.
a vigilante Zorro that fucking.
Can we do that? Can we set that up?
Not here.
I'll do it.
Because if I start like,
right, or just like a brand, their
that's
forehead, dude, their faux head.
Yeah. You know,
Pederass.
No. He's a sex offender with a record. He did 6 months of Chino for exposing himself to an 8-year-old. When he moved to Hollywood, he had to go door to door to tell everyone he was a pederass.
What's a pederass, Walter?
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Right?
So we need a bunch of likes so we can buy a house.
Yeah.
Do
And let us know what you guys think. And sorry about that tangent. Rob Square.
Real quick, I want to finish this off. What's your Zorro mark be?
For the pedophile?
Yeah. We should do a baby dick.
Baby, there you go.
Baby
dick.
Like substantial balls. Not substantial in terms of huge, but like the balls are
Yeah,
substantially bigger than the dick.
You know the album, the Nirvana album with the little baby on the cover?
No.
Can we just get that on their face?
No, because now we're on the radar.
Yeah,
we start doing babies. But we do like just substantial balls and a little baby dick, and maybe write baby dick on it.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah.
Rob Square, found it. All right. Well, that's not that episode, but hold on.
See ya. Reach and fade in there.
Reach and fade.
We need to find a petty Zorro.
Petty Zorro. All right, Rob Square.
We're back.
All right, now we're going football.
Ride.
Football, let's ride. We're riding quarterbacks, tight ends, reach fade. One of our inaugural segments from last year. We loved wide receivers and running backs are really the juicy shit. But we got some ones for you right here. You have 2 reaches and 2 fades for quarterbacks.
That's right.
I only found 1 fade, but I have 3 reaches at quarterback. Again, quarterback's tough because they're all 2 things. The guy's facial hair is great right now, and show him the nails. Show him that your nieces did. He's all blinged out. He's like Odell Beckham up in this BR.
Well, babysitting a couple of girls for 2 days in a row.
They're going to just destroy your body, bro. You got tattoos now. We already have some, but...
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start with my first reach here.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Yep.
You think you can handle this? First reach, Russell Wilson.
I like it.
Again, I'm not reaching any quarterback this year, but Russell Wilson right now, ADP Fantasy Pros in terms of ECR, quarterback 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not... Maybe I'll take him above Tom Brady. Borderline ahead of Joe Burrow, who's going at 7.
I want to step up real quick.
I like Russell Wilson's upside to be an MVP this year. So, again, I'm not reaching on quarterbacks, but Russell Wilson, 40 touchdowns. I see it in the realm of possibilities. I know it sucks that they lost, the fuck's his name?
Fireball Jones as the fantasy footballer say Tim Patrick.
Tim Patrick's gone, but that gives room for KJ Hamler to step into the slot role. It gives Jerry Jeudy room to have all the snaps. Courtland Sutton, as much as I don't like him, player. Alberto, like him. 2 good backs, like it. Decent offensive line. Let him cook a little bit. I feel like he's going to run a little bit more than he has. Yeah. Russell Wilson's got a lot to prove.
Dude, never. So this was shocking.
Russell fucking Wilson.
A couple of things on Russ because he's not on my list, but to prove your points or to support your points.
Yeah, go ahead.
Russ has never had MVP vote in his career.
No, he's been like 3rd or 4th.
Stupid to me.
Yeah.
Second, do you know who the head coach of, not necessarily his name, but where he was prior?
Mm-mm.
The head coach. So he was the head coach for Aaron Rodgers' last 2 MVP seasons.
Oh.
He's not the head coach. He's the offensive coordinator for the Packers.
I like that.
And now he's on.
I like that.
So
I think Russell Wilson's a pro.
I agree with you 100%. He's one of my top 3 MVP bets that I would like to win.
Love it. All right, who's your first reach here, bud?
Nothing new here. I'm gonna be pretty quick with Derek Carr.
We're trying again on all these reach and fades, just so you guys know. We're trying to get different names.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of this guy.
Yeah. But you have to. You have him ranked for 3. Okay, he's right now fucking 14. Yeah. So you can't leave him off when you're this high in a guy.
Exactly. So with Carr. I mean, I've said it a million times, but to me, top 3 offense in the league. Mm-hmm. McDaniels is a good offense coordinator. And I know it's the preseason. I know it was a Hall of Fame game. But watching that game, I bet on it.
Yeah.
The McDaniels is more than prepared.
Yes.
He's ready for this year. Carr has more weapons than he's ever had. He's reunited.
Elite weapons. As much as we're not Devontae Adams guys, he's still a top 5 receiver in the league. He just number 5 for us, not number 1.
Yeah.
I
think you're getting value with
Renfro's sick.
Yeah. I think you're getting value with Adams.
Yeah.
Regardless of that, Derek Carr is always flirting with 5,000 yards. If he can put together 30 touchdowns, 35 touchdowns. Right. I'm not asking for to light the world on fire. I'm not asking for to set records. But Carr at the 13th, 14th, like, again, the 10th, 11th round in drafts.
Yeah, and I'll say two things about Carr real quick that you actually probably aren't going to like. But for fantasy prowess, what I like is I don't think the Raiders can be very good this year.
Okay.
Based on what you think, okay?
That's fine.
But that's not bad for Derek Carr, okay? I think their defense is trash. I think the division's tough.
Okay.
A lot of shootouts.
Sure.
I think they're going to be giving up 25 to 30 points a game.
Sure.
So Derek Carr is going to be throwing. So, and if they are great this year, MVP, they'll be killing it, like Aaron Rodgers' efficiency. So there's two ways for him to be a top 5 quarterback, right?
Yeah.
The way he's not is essentially injury. He's not an injury-prone quarterback. He doesn't scramble.
Just the value on Carr is astronomical because you can get Carr literally 3 rounds after Russell.
I'm not going to be able to get Carr because I'm in a lot of leagues with you. But I play a lot of leagues not with you.
Well, I might reach 1 round. The thing is, I can wait. Like, I can do my first 9 rounds. Yeah. I can take nothing but.
And if someone reaches on Carr, you just take the other guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
There's a few other guys.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. The thing is, we're doing our FFPC drafts. We'll be getting Carr in all those leagues.
Yeah.
That means I just get my guys, and I'm making Carr. I like Carr. All right, the next guy I'm reaching on, which I don't think you're gonna like, is Dak Prescott. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I'm reaching on him. I know he's lost a lot of weapons. He is going ECR 10. Russell's 9. He's at 10. So again, these are back half quarterback ones. Now, why I'm reaching on Dak is I know their weapons are a little bit depleted, right? Sure. Do have CeeDee Lamb, who I love as number 1. Dalton Schultz, whatever, steady tight end, not great. I don't know who their number 2 is, but why was Dak so efficient and so great his first 3 years in the league? Do you remember why?
Play action?
No, 6 rushing touchdowns a season. Remember that?
Oh, okay.
Every year.
Fantasy-wise,
yeah, fantasy-wise. And remember what he stopped doing? Obviously, like, since the ankle injury, yes. But even before the ankle injury, he wasn't because they started passing more. I like the Cowboys' defense. I like the Cowboys. That division's tougher. We were talking about how we like the Giants a little bit.
Yeah.
We like the Redskins. Obviously, the Eagles are the Cinderellas. Sorry.
Racist.
Yeah, nice. Your face is hilarious. You're going to be racist. I think they're in for some fucking punch-em-out games, right? And you know what's going to happen when it's 21-24 in the fourth quarter? You know what Dak Prescott's going to do? He's going to fucking lower his goddamn head. He's going to start running because he's way past an ankle injury. We saw it. The last play of the year where they lost. Remember the scramble? Bro, he is still Dak Prescott. He's still mobile enough, right? He's a B when it comes to scrambling. And around the goal line, he's a B plus if you ask me. He's a big boy.
I think he has all the capabilities of Kirk Cousins passing.
Yeah.
But he has the ability rushing of
Russell Wilson almost.
Steve Young.
Yeah.
Steve Young.
Yeah.
So very capable.
I see Dak Prescott having 6 to 7 rushing touchdowns this season with 4,500 yards passing, with 28. You know what I'm saying? That for me, he doesn't have top 2 upside. I see him being quarterback 5 or 6. Which is hard to say because he lost the weapons.
That would be a good year. I think that would be a really good year.
The loss of the weapons is better because he's going to do more himself, if that makes sense.
Sure.
The passing is more like
Lamar.
dumb volume.
Yeah.
He's going to get the 400 yards rushing, the 5 or 6 touchdowns. That's going to make up for his loss that he's had in passing yards.
Makes sense.
And he's going quarterback 10. Sure. First 3 years, 57 rushes, 75 rushes, 282, 357, 305, and then 6 rushing touchdowns, 6 rushing touchdowns, 6 rushing touchdowns. His last 3 years, 3 rushing, 1 rushing, including he had 3 rushing touchdowns the year he broke his ankle in only 4 games.
Yeah.
277, 93, 146 rushing yards.
Yeah.
I see him going back to 350 yards rushing, and I see 5 or 6 rushing touchdowns. That's where the value is at, right?
Yeah, and I like everything that you're saying. So he's Mahomes without the touchdowns.
Yeah, and he still had about 4, his last 2 full seasons passing, 4,900, 4,400 yards passing, 30 touchdowns, 37.
Yeah,
so I see 32 yards. I see 32 passing touchdowns, but I see the 38 total, and those 4 to 6 rushing touchdowns.
That's enough. That's enough. Yeah.
When you're going quarterback 10, right? Sorry, third reach here. Yeah. You're not going to like this. It's Trey Lance. And this is, again, to preface, this is all for 4 passing touchdowns. 4 per passing touchdown. That's why I had Dak on here. Russell Wilson as well. They're both like mini scramblers, right?
Yeah.
Trey Lance.
He's not a mini scrambler.
He is only a scrambler because
So far.
He can't throw the ball. And I'm going to tell you one thing. We watched this film in college. Granted, it was a crappy college. And the report came out where he had an injured finger. I'm telling you, he had an injured finger because the guy could not throw a spiral. And you watch this college film, maybe it's because the moment was too much.
Just don't.
I know.
Ignore my facial reaction.
So, I know Trey Lance can throw a beautiful ball. Okay, he did not throw any beautiful balls last year because he was hurt. And I'm just saying that doesn't mean he can figure out defenses and all that shit. I will tell you one thing though: Trey Lance going quarterback 12, quarterback 13 right now. And 4 for passing touchdown. I will reach him at quarterback 9.
He's still that low.
Yeah, it's because Jimmy Garoppolo has not been released yet.
Okay.
And right now,
So
I'm not comfortable taking Trey Lance. Yeah. He's going to go down to 10 or 9. But still, he's not going to go ahead of Russell Wilson. He's not going to go ahead of Dak Prescott. No way, bro.
The hype is real, man.
No, I know. And I'm telling you, if he goes there, then I'll change my tune. But as of now, in 4 for passing touchdown, I'm going to give you his 3 starts last year, all right? His 3 starts last year. His first start was 9 of 18 for 157, 2 touchdowns. Okay, but he had 7 rushes for 41 yards. Okay, whatever. 157, 2 passing touchdowns for 1 yard rushing. His second start, 15 of 29 for 192. So not great there. 50%. Again, both those are 50% completions. 16 carries for 89 yards. Okay, bro, that's a running back 1.
Yep.
Okay, and had rushing touchdown. And then the next game was 16 of 20. The last game was week 17, I believe. 16 or 17. 16 of 23 for 249, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, and 8 carries for 31 yards. So he is averaging, and what I see right there, about 9 or 10 carries a game and about 55 yards a game.
Yeah.
That's fucking money. And if he averages 170 yards passing with 70 yards rushing, that
Did he
equals...
lose his job back to Garoppolo because he got hurt, or was it?
It was always Jimmy. Because he wasn't ready last year. We know he wasn't ready. Yeah, he wasn't ready.
Healthy.
But if they get rid of Jimmy G, they're going to have Mullins, but I don't know who's even behind him. I'm saying they gave up too much. They're going to give him every opportunity, and the Niners win. Shanahan wins. They're going to be fine, even with him being terrible. Like, real life terrible. He is a dynamic rusher. He has the weapons, bro. Ayuk, solid. Kittle, fucking great.
Well, Nick O said the best. The Yak Kings.
Yeah. Get the guys in the ball. And
Debo, Ayuk,
okay?
Kittle. Yeah,
We like Trey Sermon. Good offensive line. Good play calling. I'm just saying, if he busts, he busts. I don't give a fuck. I took him at like quarterback 11.
All right.
Then I'll take Kirk Cousins. I win every week.
So I think this is the most endearing point that I can make for Trey Lance is that he's not on my fade list simply because his ADP is so low that he's all upside.
There you go.
He's
if he was going quarterback 7.
All upside. He's all upside.
Yeah.
All upside.
Yeah. All right. What do you got? Your first.
My first fade. Yeah. I'll start with the guy that you already mentioned, Dak.
2 disagreements here. I like it.
So I already mentioned McCarthy.
The weapons. I mean.
Yeah, it's so
bad.
I know I'm not the only one that makes this comparison, but Dak to me is Kirk Cousins. I guess he has the rushing upside that we talked about with Steve Young, but I just with the Cowboys, I feel like that. It's really about McCarthy with me. It's just something about the Cowboys. I really like. Not saying he's going to be an Urban Meyer, but in terms of the coaches I'm least confident about, he's in terms of power rankings of coaches I really don't like. McCarthy's up there like top 3 for me, easy.
Oh, I hit him.
Yeah, so
hit his face.
I don't.
Fat piece of shit.
And I think they overperformed last year, so I think they're overhyped. Where Dak's going, if I can get someone like Russ, if I can wait on someone like Carr.
I get it.
I mean, you talked me into it a little bit.
So you're 100% taking Carr over Dak?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Well, I know you are, but I'm not to that point yet. It's close. It's close for me.
Well, the rushing upside, the rushing upside with Dak to me, like you said, is 300 yards.
Yeah, and Carr has almost similar, 250. But
yeah,
Dak has the rushing touchdown upside, which we've never seen from Carr. That's the difference.
I like. I mean, you made a good point about Dak being having to carry the team on his back. Dak on the back.
That's what Dak.
I don't know that. Like I drafted Dak hesitantly a couple times. Like he had to literally drop 2 rounds for me.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm with the fade. Like,
and again, let's preface all these quarterbacks. Like we're waiting on all of them.
Yeah.
That's why this is a tough list to even make. Correct. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give you my first fade here. Now this was tough. I had Jalen Hurts originally, but he's going 6, which is a little. If he was going 5 or 4, I would fade him. But I like the AJ Brown acquisition, and I think that the thing with Jalen Hurts is he could lose his job.
I have blow up week.
And the worry with Hurts is, again, this is not my fade. We're just talking about Jalen Hurts because we do in our squared, right?
Yeah.
Is that a lot of his numbers were straight garbage.
Hurts wasn't your
He's
fade?
not my fade. We're talking about him. I said he was going to be my fade.
Oh,
but I just want to talk.
Okay,
I just want to talk about Hurts because it's a worthwhile conversation.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. We're always talking about Jalen Hurts, the possible fade.
Absolutely. I'm always looking for Jack Doyle.
Hey, Jalen Hurts.
A lot of his numbers last year, as we know, were all garbage time.
Yeah. So what is your fade?
My fade is Lamar Jackson.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I had him ahead of Hurts because Hurts is going 6 and Jackson's going 4. Now, after Jackson, so it goes Allen, Herbert, Mahomes, then you have Jackson, Kyler, Hurts, and Burrow. Now, I consider Jackson, Murray, Hurts, and Burrow a tier. Okay? But they're all, for me, interchangeable. I like Kyler the most because of the upside. And Lamar as the floor, right? He is the safest.
Yeah.
But he is the safest at 4. I don't like that. Like, I'm gonna take whatever of those guys falls latest. Agreed. If I'm gonna go that route, which I'm probably not.
Well, that's the beauty
why
of tiers.
Yeah,
Like, if you want to do tiers, I think
and
tiers
that's what
are
you should
more
do
important.
in
Yep.
So that's why he's my fade, is because I have all these 4 guys within the same round, right?
Yeah.
Now he's going ahead of all these guys, so he's my fade because I will take him. You know, if someone takes Kyler at 59, and someone takes, Hurts at 64, and then I'll take Lamar at 70.
Sure.
As the third, maybe.
Sure.
But the problem is he's going ahead of these guys.
Yeah.
That's my fade.
You're
and
right.
the thing is, I love the Ravens, right?
Yeah.
I don't like the pass catchers they have.
Yeah.
They have 2 pass catchers.
That's
And
what
Bateman.
Yeah. Who's their number 1 receiver this year?
Well, Bateman, but it's Andrews. Okay.
Okay.
But Mark Andrews last year was thrust into a position. I heard a stat where Mark Andrews ran like 440 routes the year prior to last year. Last year he ran like 600 routes. That's why, again, fading Mark Andrews because he ran so many because they needed him.
Yeah.
And I love Mark Andrews. He's solid. He's not Travis Kelce, though.
Yeah.
And Rashad Bateman is not Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
I like Bateman. Steady. Not a guy you fear.
No, you're not excited about any of those
And
guys.
if they don't sign Will Fuller, right? They didn't sign Julio. They have Devin Duvernay as their 3. Or technically their 2. Okay? And I think that Dobbins is back healthy, right?
Yeah.
I think Gus Edwards is coming back. I think they have another third guy they like. I think they're going to be a running team. I think their defense is going to be good.
Sign Mike Davis.
I think Mike Davis is a 3.
Yeah.
They have another rookie they drafted up.
Ooh, Mike Davis.
Tyler
super.
Beatty, I think his name is. I know
without
everyone.
Gus?
Yeah. Ooh. They have Tyler Beatty. They still have Justice Hill.
Mike Davis.
Either way.
Ooh. Yeah, they got runners for sure.
I feel like that defense is going to be retooled. They're going to be a fucking smash mouth team.
Yeah.
And what was awesome about his MVP years, they were a smash mouth team. They were running. He had 36 touchdowns. His touchdown rate was like 9.3%, bro. It was unreal, remember? That's not happening again.
Sure.
So that's my fade. What do you got for your other fade?
So this last one is not necessarily a fade on the player. I like the player.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know anyone that doesn't like this player, Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the team overall...
Quarterback 7.
Yeah, I think the team overall is going to be better. I think the offensive line is drastically improved. I think they signed like 4 offensive linemen.
Better defense.
Yeah, just Mixon, I think, is going to do well. People are going to catch on to Jamar Chase. Higgins will still get his. I don't see the offense being as explosive as it was. I see it more of a, think of like the Colts with Peyton Manning, where Peyton would throw. There was years where he threw 50 touchdowns.
37.
But there was a lot of middling. I don't even necessarily see that. I don't think he's at Peyton Manning's level yet. I mean, he's close, but I just see a lot more from Mixon. I think it's more of a balanced attack.
Uh-huh.
So where he's getting drafted, it's a little concerning to me.
And we're talking 4 passing touchdown, which hurts him, right?
Yeah, because his rookie year, he was rushing quite a bit.
He was. That was like what I was going to make was that week 2 he had that nice like 39-yard touchdown, and I feel like Trevor Lawrence is more athletic. Like he's more athletic than Peyton Manning, but he's not as athletic. He's more athletic than Tom Brady, but he is not Dak Prescott. He's not these other guys.
Lawrence?
No, Burrow. My only thing is I feel like last year he didn't run at all, coming off the ACL.
Yeah.
The only counter argument I have there is that he does win MVP. They take the next step.
Sure.
And he runs a little bit more.
Sure.
But again, you're at quarterback 7.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
He's not passing Mahomes. He's not passing Herbert. He is not passing Josh Allen, right?
Yeah.
So where's his upside at? Quarterback 5? Quarterback 4?
No,
right. He could.
No. His ceiling is through the roof.
It's not top 3 though. It can't be.
It could be.
Really?
I think with the improvement. So
don't you have him as your fade?
I do. No, I do. But
you're just
the upside is there. Like I said, I don't like.
So the downside is just like Kirk Cousins' year.
I think that the offense is going to be so much more balanced. I think defense is going to be improved. I don't think they're going to need to score as much. I don't think they're going to be trying to come back from 14 points or where they're down. Like he throws 2 pick sixes against the Bears and has to come back from 21 points.
Right. All right, we got tight ends here. My first name here, my first reach. I'm gonna just. I don't have him on my list, Cole Kmet, because I've talked about him all the time. I just want to just shout him out, Cole Kmet. He'd be my reach, but I've talked about him in almost every pod. We talked about tight ends.
Yeah.
He's going tight end 12. Gotta have him on there. But my first reach, Dallas Goddard.
I'm gonna steal this.
Dallas Goddard.
I like that.
He's going tight end 8, I believe. Now, I like Dallas Goddard. Again, this is half-point PPR. Dallas Goddard's a baller. I've always loved him. I always wanted him to take over Ertz's spot, even 2 years ago.
Well, they decided that he was willing. Yeah.
And last year, it was real weird because, early in the year when they had Ertz and Goddard, they were throwing a lot. But they almost split time, remember?
Yeah.
And then after week 4, they traded Ertz, and then they had 2 or 3 weeks. And then after week 7, they went real run-heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And Goddard was putting up these stat lines of 3 for 70.
Yeah.
He'd have these awesome 25-yard carrying defenders.
It felt like Goddard was either a touchdown or a overturn. They would overturn it in the end zone. Felt like he was in the end zone holding on to the ball every single week.
And he was getting no volume because they weren't throwing. And the crazy thing is that he had his best game. If you remember, Jalen Hurts got hurt. He caught 2 touchdowns with Gardner Minshew. So it's weird that it's funny I'm saying this.
Cuidado con la cola, cuidado. No lo puedo creer. Puede dar un golpe. ¿Está listo? Coloquémoslo aquí.
Sí, a ver.
Listo, lo tengo.
Sí.
¿Tú puedes?
Tranquilo, sí.
His best game, that was a dying dinosaur, I love it. His best game was without Hurts, but I feel like A.J. Brown getting doubled. Devontae Smith's a pro, bro. Marvin Harrison out there, got to get doubled. Jalen Hurts not a good passer, right? Where is he going to thrive? Middle of the field.
Not necessarily middle of the field, but
short throws.
More,
right? Yeah. Or the breakdown throws, but when it comes to timing throws, I'm sorry, that's Dallas Goddard.
I'm kind of with you where I don't necessarily like many guys outside of the top 5 tight ends, right?
Yeah.
But the one guy I do like is Hockenson. Yeah, this is someone that's grown on me over the last couple.
You got an extra Hockenson head growing out of your.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's a Total Recall thing that comes out of the stomach, but. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Phenomenal reference.
Thank you. I'll show you.
No. So with Hockenson, I mean, it's more of a product of what he did pretty well. He surprised me last year. I was a Lions supporter last year. I think I was maybe the only one in the nation.
Yeah, he was their only target, but he was getting doubled. So
well, not necessarily early in the year, but people gradually got hurt. And then even he got hurt in Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's why Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah,
that's a fade
right.
for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ for everyone. Go on.
Either way, with Hawk, I just think the offense takes a step up. I think their defense is going to be better. Hockenson is pushing top 5 for me.
Almost ahead of Kittle is what you're saying.
Look, I'm not in terms of my rankings. But I'm not going to predict that Kittle's going to drop out of the top 5. I think one of those guys will drop, whether it's injury, whether it's whatever it may be. I'm not going to try and predict.
He's going 7 right now, right ahead of Goddard, just to preface that.
But so
again, and what we're saying, we're not reaching on any of these guys.
And this is so from my experience drafting so far. It seems to be the top 5,
and then they wait.
The obvious ones,
right?
Some people will reach for Schultz.
Yeah,
but then Hockenson was 8th, 9th round.
2 rounds later, bro.
Yeah. Where I am Goddard. Confidently above Schultz in terms of.
So if you can get Hockenson or Goddard 2 rounds after Schultz, the guy we don't want to like.
If I'm in a draft, let's say I'm in a league where everyone's drafting tight ends aggressively.
Yeah,
I might take Hockenson 7th, 6th, 7th.
And I will say this, in full PPR, I think I like Hockenson as much, if not more, than Goddard. In half PPR, I do have Goddard ahead of Hockenson.
Yeah.
Just the touchdown upside, just the better offense.
With Swift and with Jamal Williams, Jared Goff's a play action quarterback.
Yeah,
like that's the reason he was successful in Los Angeles or with the Rams. Right? Were they still Los Angeles? Yeah, they were. Yeah. Either way, it's. I mean, Chark going deep. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't think he's as good as everyone says, but I think he's good. Once Jamison Williams, comes back,
field stretcher.
Yeah, there's
a lot of players.
Weapons for fucking.
But who's going to be the fucking constant? TJ fucking Hawkinson, bro.
That's what I'm counting.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Swift, Hawkinson, and whoever receiver, St. Brown, Chark, whatever.
A stud.
You know what I mean?
He's a physical guy too, so
he's
going to be out there blocking.
He's what, 25? I mean,
yeah, he had a good start to the year and he got hurt. So
he's had a good career, to be honest. I mean, again, that didn't start off slow, so this is his year.
Well, I'm just thinking play action, and Goff is. I wouldn't say he's a 2 or 3 read guy.
No, he's not really an outside or deep guy. He's
Hawkinson's going to get his opportunities.
Yeah, I like it. All right. Now, this next guy, I know I said I wasn't going to say the names. I'm always sad, but I have to. This guy, David Njoku, I have to. I'm sorry. Have to. I'm that high on this guy, just like you're that high on Derek Carr. Yeah. I can't not have him on the list.
I can't quit you.
You know what I heard is crazy is David Njoku was drafted in 2017. He's only 26. He was 20 years old when he was drafted, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, like, we talk about the tight ends take forever. Remember Eric Ebron?
Yeah.
All these guys, and Njoku was a first-round pick, late first-round pick. These guys take a while. You know what takes a lot to develop? A 20-year-old tight end. Which is what he was, bro.
Yeah.
With the Browns.
Well, just imagine when you're drafting a tight end that early, a tight end is not just, we think of him as a receiver.
Yeah, guess what?
We're thinking
you
fantasy.
Got block.
Yeah, you got
Davian Clowney.
You're an offensive lineman.
Good luck.
You're also an offensive lineman. And he unfortunately was drafted to historically in our lifetime one of the worst teams ever, if not the worst team.
Learn how to run a wheel. Learn how to run a dig. Learn how to run a cut.
And learn how to block Clowney.
Good luck.
And,
So I'm saying
he's young. Cleo Mack.
Watch his fucking film from last year, man. He is perfect. And the thing is, everyone's like, well, I don't like him unless Deshaun Watson comes back. Dude, I almost like him more with Brissett because who's going to be the target for Brissett? Brissett cannot throw to receivers from the outside. Brissett's solid, bro.
He's a pro quarterback.
He's a pro.
He's Tyrod Taylor without that athleticism.
But he's actually more athletic than you think.
But he's a better passer than Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, do you remember when, who the fuck was it? Who was it when they had Brissett come in to throw the deep ball? Was it Phillip Rivers, maybe?
Oh, yeah, because Rivers couldn't throw.
Brissett has a big enough arm.
And the Colts.
He's going to check it down. I like Brissett. I don't think I like Brissett that much. I'm saying,
no, but he's a pro, man.
We had this talk before about Njoku. We like Njoku more with Watson, right?
The Browns could easily make the playoffs with Brissett.
Yeah.
Easy. And
right now, Njoku's going 18 because he's been rising since the Watson news. And obviously, I like him more with Watson because he can score 12 touchdowns. But let's just say it's Brissett. I'm going to tell you what I think his numbers are going to be with Brissett for fucking 17 games. I see 70 catches. Okay?
All right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I see 1,000 yards. I see 10 fucking touchdowns. Now, that's aggressive, right?
It is. I would say so, yeah.
I don't think he's having more catches with Watson. I think he's going to have maybe more touchdowns. Again, that's very aggressive.
I think the yards are the most
yards are better.
I think the yards are the most aggressive part of your statement.
But if you watch the film last year, bro, how many of those screen passes David Njoku take for 25? The guy is fucking athletic as shit. Yeah. All right? He's a second weapon in that passing game if you don't count Kareem Hunt. Love it.
Who's asked for a trade?
Yeah. I love it, dude. I love it. They paid him. He's going to be on the field because he is a decent blocker. He's not a great blocker. He's going to be on the field fucking 75.
He's big and physical.
Remember Logan Thomas' snap share with Washington a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Last year? 90%?
Yeah.
Bro, that's David Njoku this year.
Yeah.
The guy's too good. He's a tight end 18. I want him as my starter. I don't give a fuck.
Going back to Hawkinson, how do you protect a less than elite quarterback? Play action.
Yeah.
You get good running backs, a good offensive line, so they have check, offensive line. Check, they have good running backs.
Yeah, good running game.
So
one decent receiver on the outside.
Action. Let's go.
That's my guy. All right, who's your last reach here, buddy?
This is almost an undrafted guy recently. Jonnu Smith again. I know that I'm going to double down my
Mac thing. All right.
I'm going to double down my take from last year. It's probably good.
We love Johnny.
I love Johnny. It's top 5 in terms of athleticism, in terms of tight end.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe top 3. He had a less than stellar first year with the Patriots. I know Hunter Henry, but he got I think he has the second in terms of free agency. Him and Henry were tied for the biggest free agency tight end contracts ever. He's part of their plans. And the fact that he's fell
He
down.
got paid more than Hunter Henry, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
So,
no, I know. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to set the
go ahead.
table as a low bar, right? He's part of their plans. Obviously, he was handpicked by Bill Belichick. The opportunity is there for him to get 8 to 10 touchdowns. Being undrafted, I mean, I don't need to explain too much upside.
Yeah.
If he gets close to double-digit touchdowns, if he gets close to 60 catches and 800 yards, he's returning triple the value.
Top 12, right at 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's going as I know
27 right now.
Yeah, it's
I love it.
It's undrafted, obviously.
Yeah. So I love it. Real quick deep dive for you. Bonus edition here. My last reach here, my third reach. I do have 2 fades, but Brevin Jordan. I just looked. He's going right around. He's going 26.
I have a mention too.
I did hear that right now he's currently not the starter.
I did see that.
Who's that turd? It's some turd.
I saw
Pharaoh Brown,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
But it's because what do you think Lovie Smith wants to do?
Right.
What do you
Run
think
the ball, block, but
turnovers. What's he known for?
Right.
The strip sack, all the punching
the
ball
blocker.
out.
Yeah, he wants a blocker.
Let's get some turnovers and let's not turn the ball over.
They're going to pass. Brevin Jordan is the 3rd most talented pass catcher in ever, especially since losing the rookie they drafted. He is good, and 26 is egregious. Brevin Jordan 8 touchdowns this year at 26. He's going to be a relevant streamer by week 2.
Jonnu, Brevin?
Yeah. Even though I love Jonnu, I hate betting against Jonnu.
Yeah.
All right, so my first fade,
27.
I do this in order based on what they're going.
Oh no, I actually have one more honorable mention.
Yeah, what's your honorable mention?
Because I don't think we mentioned him much on the pod at all.
Tremble?
Yes, Tommy Tremble.
Yeah, we mentioned him once. Yeah, I love it. See, we go deep here.
Just real quick, starting tight end for
love
the
Tremble.
Panthers. Yep. With Baker there.
Yep. Very good player. Tight end 41 right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
100% undrafted. I'd take him just because I want shares of him in basketball and underdog. Just because I'm like, if he blows up, why not?
Can I give you another honorable mention? Greg Dulcich, Denver. Dulcich.
Oh, okay.
In case Alberto, I don't know. I did read a report that I did read a report that Dulcich might take over the Tim Patrick role.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it.
No, yeah.
I do like Dulcich. I like the
Trey McBride is interesting too.
UCLA. Yeah, Trey McBride for sure. If anything happens to Ertz,
he just got hamstring.
There you go.
And Max Williams just came off, but he's a blocker.
Yeah, and they're both rookie tight ends.
Yeah.
So all right, our fades. Sorry for the tangents. Our fades. First fade here, Pat Freiermuth for me.
Okay.
Pat Freiermuth.
Yeah.
Tight end 11. Nice year last year, 8 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ben was looking at him a lot. And I like the player. He's like a better Heath Miller. Or Heath. The Steelers like they're white.
You remember Heath?
white farm boy tight ends.
Yeah.
But it's an easy fade for me, dude. He's going tight end 11.
Yeah.
Ertz 9, Dawson Knox 10.
Not exciting at all.
Freiermuth 11, Komet. Like, come on, man.
I agree.
I like him. I think he needs to catch 8 touchdowns in return.
Yeah, easily a player you're willing to be wrong
If
on.
you want to give me an option between Dawson Knox and Pat Freiermuth, Dawson Knox had a broken hand last year and caught as many touchdowns.
Yeah. I'll take the guy that Josh Allen's throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the quarterback situation, it's going to be Mitch, and apparently small hand Kenny Pickett is like 3rd in the depth chart.
Yeah.
He sucks, bro. He was the most NFL ready quarterback. He can't even fucking sniff Mitch Trubisky's jock.
Yeah, he's 3rd.
Trash,
last
bro.
report I read, he's 3rd in the depth chart.
He needs to throw
Was
like
it
a
Mason
Nerf.
Rudolph
You remember the old little Nerf footballs?
Yeah.
Like that's a Kenny Pickett, the Whistler,
the ones that every time you find him in the garage, there's always like for some reason a bite taken out of him.
That
right?
and or like
you know what I'm saying? Like those Nerf ones, like why is there a bite taken out of this? Like every single one you find.
No, I'm talking about the Whistler with the little bag part.
Oh yeah.
And there's always like spider webs on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know the one I'm thinking
he needs
of
the Whistler.
ones.
Yeah.
The ones you play in the pool.
I think the Whistler because it gives you extra yardage and it's small.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know, man. Freiermuth, I just see no upside there. And he needs to catch 8 or 10 touchdowns to even return value.
I like that. I have no arguments.
And I like Freiermuth, man. And I've taken him best ball a couple times late, but it better be 10 and 14 or 15.
Yeah.
Out on Freiermuth.
Yeah. I have some low-hanging fruit here. First one's Kelsey.
Megan Fox. Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
So again, my preference, like my standard, the way I established my list was they have to drop at least 2 rounds. So where Kelsey's going
And the
first, like early second.
Man up, baby.
It would
Love
have
it.
to be a 3rd or 4th round pick for me to take a tight end that early.
Right.
Especially with the way things are going. I'm not a big fan of, obviously, Kelsey's nice. I mean,
It's harder without having Tyreek Hill fucking stretch.
He's a Hall of
baby.
Famer.
You know what I mean?
And he still has Mahomes. He still has Andy Reid. I mean, the offense is mostly intact except for their most dynamic playmaker. Either way, it's just, for me, like, there's not going to be many situations where I'm drafting Travis Kelce. Like, he has to significantly fall for me. I just don't. I think there's too many other guys that can.
Taking them.
There's too many guys that can perform in that same.
Give me your number. What's your number? Like
in terms of
XFL, any of these leagues, like let's say, obviously my league with the 2 flexes, we're not touching.
If he fell to the end of the 2nd round,
yeah,
like,
like
I would have
17,
to consider
18.
He would have to so if. Here's the situation where I would draft Kelce. I have a top 2 pick. I get McCaffrey or
JT.
Or JT. And he's coming back around on the other end where I'm going to get almost.
What if you have the 4th pick and you have Justin Jefferson? Half PPR.
No, because I couldn't take him because I would need a running back.
Yeah. Right.
So
that's
there's
the issue. Yeah.
So where my thinking is, if I can have like the 1st or 2nd overall pick where I know I'm going to get essentially
running back
to back.
Yeah.
Where I can get him, and like if I get him,
and
Chubb,
and
Kelsey. Now I have elite every single position.
I get it, and I like your balls there. They're pretty nice, actually. You shaved them. See
I
how you shaved that?
I like balls.
I like balls. All right, my last fade here is you're gonna like this. It ties into your Johnny take. Hunter Henry, dude. Tight end 13.
Yeah.
The fuck, bro. Like in my mind, I have Hunter Henry and Johnny ranked back to back, right?
Yeah.
Last year, you wouldn't see that, but guess what? Johnny was hurt. Hunter Henry got a lot of touchdowns. Yeah. Johnny's a better player. At least a better fantasy player.
I would think so. He's more dynamic.
He is, dude.
He's more dynamic.
So
he rushes the ball, dude.
Hunter Henry ahead of Gesicki, ahead of Irv Smith, ahead of Albert O, ahead of Fan, ahead of Njoku, ahead of Tunyon.
Yeah.
No.
I'm Fant over Henry.
No.
I'm Njoku over Henry.
Have fun taking Hunter Henry and getting
I'm Komet over Henry.
You know what you're going to get if you draft Hunter Henry this year? You're going to get 45 catches, you're going to get 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. That's not bad, but like,
nah.
You want to play that?
No, you're drafting to be a starter. Like
you're getting 7 points a week
at that position. You're drafting to be a plug and play.
Terrible,
right? Like you're drafting him to say, I don't have to worry about the tight end anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's essentially a streamer, but like,
well,
there's no upside there, bro. There's no upside. There's too many people in that passing game.
Where's he getting drafted?
13th.
Okay.
Like, there's no like it's a streamer. I'm saying like take a guy like Gesicki, right? Like, take a guy like Irv Smith.
Yeah.
Take a guy like fucking Cole Kmet.
Yeah,
take a guy like Albert O.
Just
take
wait,
a guy like
wait a round or two and see who falls. Because in the 10th or 11th round, you can still get guys.
Dude, give me Gerald Everett in the fucking Chargers passing game.
Yep,
give me Noah Fant. Give me fucking Robert Tunyon.
No, I like it.
When he comes back.
2 rounds and you get it's not as much, more.
Yeah. All you're going to do is take fucking Henry and be like, I don't like this.
Take Dalton Schultz if he falls to you.
Well, and you're going to take Henry and be like, I want another one because I can't have him as my starter.
Yeah.
And then why do you waste the pick?
Never
just take 2 late guys, like real late
you're
guys.
Right, you're
so
right.
There you go. Who's your last fade there, bud?
Dalton Schultz.
Oh, I knew it. All right, give me your Schultz fade here. Going tight end 6, by the way, so that's why he's fading.
Yeah,
so.
100%.
I get it.
He's not the fact that in terms of ADP, he's the closest to the top 5. He's nowhere close to Kelsey. He's nowhere close to Pitts. He's nowhere close to Andrews. He's nowhere close to Waller. He's nowhere close to Kittle.
But he is the next guy.
Apparently,
and he'll go closer to those guys.
I'm thinking talent-wise. Like,
I'm going where they're. Yeah, he's not.
Because
the opportunity's nice though.
Because
right?
Simply because he's the second guy. He's used to being the 4th guy.
Right.
Like now he's the second guy.
Why do you think he was all wide open, bro? Because it was guard CD, guard Cooper.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me.
Well done. He's not a good enough player. As Nick O-Face, kindly said in our pod, he's a jack. Right? He's just a guy.
Yeah.
And just a guy is 2. I feel like Cole Kmet is just as good, if not a better player than Schultz.
Hawkinson, 1,000,000% over that. I like Goddard over him.
Yeah.
I like
Knox.
Bro, I'll take Fant.
Well, I know you do because you have goddamn Schultz at 14.
Yeah.
So that's why you're fading him.
He's probably my hardest fade, honestly. Like I don't know a player that
What if when he has 80? What happens when he has 80 catches, 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns this year?
Then I'm wrong.
Right, you're willing to be wrong, him.
100%.
I'm just waiting for you to say your quote.
Yeah.
Draft order. R2 family draft order.
We
if y'all waited around long enough.
And we have it in the Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. Here we go. We're starting here.
What up? Look at the facial hair, baby. We're in. All right.
Flip it around.
Yep.
Hold on. How do you flip it? I'm such an old guy. Hold on.
You're such an old guy.
Here we go. Let's flip it here. All right, now we're doing it.
All right, we're in.
We're back.
All right, R2 family draft order starting 12 through 1. 12 through 1. You're picking. They're all in there. You're all in there. 12 through 1. 12 through 1.
So
what do we got?
With 12?
Yep, starting with 12. 12th pick. R2 family.
R2 family.
His little. Oh, I love his nails.
Oh, that's why you want to be on the camera, huh?
Oh yeah, it's great. RJ, old man. RJ, old man. 12th pick.
Number 12.
Number 12. Let's start right here.
Yeah, right on here. 12.
RJ 12. All right. You don't have to write it down there. It's fine.
No,
I'll just comment it.
Yeah, you're right.
We've been drinking, folks. Number 11. Number 11. I love getting your painted nails. Your nieces and nephews had a number on you. Mostly probably your nieces. But all right. Number 11.
Well, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
I'll trade you that.
I'll take that.
Caps. All right. We're going. We're going. You don't need to shake it up. There's no funny business.
Well, it's just a little rattle.
Just a little rattle. Death rattle. Austin Doty, number 10. Number 10. All right, getting down to the nitty gritty.
At number 9, we have old Brad
Bartelt, number 9. Number 9. Number 8. What do we got? What do we have here? He's ripping it off. Dean, number 8. Holy shit, guys. Getting number 7 here. Yep, number 7.
Numero 7 is
Drew Fugel. All right.
6er.
Number 6er.
I asked you to grab me a 6er, but you grabbed me a 4.
I grabbed you a 4. It was shots, but you asshole.
At 6er, we have Ben
Bartelt. I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to keep in line.
All right.
And then we'll do, actually, I'll do it right here. Actually, you're right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Number 5.
Number 5. I'll take number 5. Sean. I don't want number 5.
All right.
Sean, I won't trade that for you. Number 4.
Simmons is excited. He's might get a top 3 here.
I might not.
We'll see.
I'm going to take Cooper Kupp. I hate Cooper Kupp.
You don't
in PBR, I might like him.
You don't have to take him.
Oh, am I going to pass him up?
You could.
Simmer. That's number 4.
Yep.
All right. Number 4 is okay.
Now you got it dropped.
Number 4 is okay. I'll trade for it. I want 4. I'll trade it. Number 3. This is exciting, guys. R2 family. Number 3. Spits. The spits. He don't swallow. He fucking spits.
Last, number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. You gonna cry number 2?
You gonna
cry number 2?
Watch Sharks with freaking laser beams.
Brian
Wright, number 2. That looks like Christian McCaffrey or Jonathan Taylor. That's pretty nice.
Robert Woods?
Oh, Robert. Oh, sorry, Brian. Sorry, you just got shit on, Brian. I don't remember who this is. Is this Nick O? I think this is Nick O.
It is.
This fucking turd. Nick O. Cap, say what up? What up? Partying. Rob squared.
And it's been a complete joy.